What's up, guys? The Big Boys Club is brought to you by the Professional Spring Football League. I'm talking about the UFL, guys. UFL's been popping off. You got Mincy out there, tarps off. The crowd's having a great time. And why not? It's high-flying competitive football action featuring many players that go on to make NFL rosters. In fact, 102 active NFL players since 2022. That's what I like about it, too. It's like, not only is it good football, but you're seeing guys try to make their dreams come true, and then you're seeing guys make that leap. So you're seeing the stars of tomorrow today, and it's fun, it's fast, it's very family-friendly. It's filled with, like, entertainment, giveaways, high energy. The atmosphere is great, and it's affordable, man.
Yeah.
Tickets start at $15 to $20 across the league, and now DraftKings is the official sports betting and daily fantasy partner of the UFL. So, again, sometimes these big, like a big NFL game, it's so much. The big crowds, the parking, everything else. The UFL, it's you bring the kids, you have fun, it's cheap, it's affordable. This day and age, it means a ton. Tickets start at $20. Get yours today at theufl.com. Also, Ticketmaster.com. And thank you to UFL for presenting this podcast. What is going on, y'all? Welcome in to a special episode of the BBC. We're missing a couple people, but we have our second ever guest here on the Big Boys Club. Of course, we have Max Lente. Today, it's me. It's Dana Beers. And we got our guy, Ronnie Doitche. Doitche, what's up, brother? Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so on the docket today, Dana's got a lot of questions. We think we may go into origin stories for everybody here at the company. Obviously, we're going to talk some Spring Break House. We are currently filming as one of the recap shows is going down. And I don't know about y'all, but I am feeling a bit of self-loathing about how much I kind of want to listen to this bullshit. like I feel like a fucking loser.
You know what it is? There's nothing better than when there's drama at Barstool and you have nothing to do with it.
It's not bad to sit on the sidelines and watch. But I mean, I just feel like I'm 37 years old.
It's fun though.
I got 3 kids. Like I shouldn't care about this shit, but I feel like a high school girl with popcorn in my hand, just munching it all up.
It doesn't get old. It really doesn't. I don't know what it is, but just you're right. It's going to be hard to focus on this episode because there's drama and chaos going on right outside our walls.
And Doitche, you just got back from living it.
Yeah, I'm too close to it. I feel sick. I haven't eaten in 2 days.
Okay, so I want to unpack this. So you went on Beach House, and you're my age, right, Doitche? 36, 35?
37.
37. Okay, exactly my age.
89.
Okay, my dog, when 89?
March 2nd.
February 9th, bro.
You got me by 20-something days.
Hell yeah, dude. Okay, no, so you were out there. Okay, I'm going to leave it a very open end. How do you feel about the whole experience? How did you feel about it?
I don't think I went into it with the right mindset. I thought that I was just going to have fun and drink and probably looked at it a little bit too much as like a vacation.
So I don't know about you, Dana, but to me, like outside looking in, I don't think that's the wrong mindset. Like you. So you're saying you feel like you did the wrong thing, but it's like, what is the right thing then? To like start shit and like.
I don't think that I necessarily was gonna ever start shit because I would have felt bad. Even I'd rather get sent home than do that.
Yeah, unless it's Danny Conrad.
We have a good back and forth where like I do like the fake shit, like going back and forth with a buddy. Just
ribbing with the boys.
Like me and Dana, like just joking about his dog or whatever. Yeah. Like I'm fine with that. Obviously, I didn't want to start any real drama. I probably could have gone after like more women.
What a weird, bizarre world we live in which you feel like your work performance was like, God, yeah, I probably should have hit on more women.
Yeah, I mean, I
get what you're saying.
I think that was my only shot. I mean, obviously, it really didn't help that I got too fucked up drinking liquor and took that nap on the couch first day, which was brutal. At that point, I was probably already out if it wasn't for Big Cat having my back and being like, all right, give him one more day. having that next day, I was like, well, I'm not going to pass out on the couch again. I'm going to like easily get back on everyone's good graces. And at that point, everything I did was kind of just forced.
You were already in your head.
It was in my head. And
Yeah.
Big Cat had it perfect. Like, I'm not a club guy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not out dancing with strangers. Like, I'm a bar guy. Like, I don't know. I was really upset when I heard the news. But then
I've never seen you so
oh
sad.
yeah, I was like,
I know it bummed me out too.
well, I'm also not you. Like, I've been very lucky in this that like Big Cat has my back. The Yak always has my back. I don't get a lot of like hate comments or like, not that I even got any hate comments. It was just weird feeling like I like failed and like let people down for the first time.
Yeah, we just did this with Dog Walk, so I'm sure you're gonna, it's kind of strange to have to keep talking about it, and you're about to go on the Yak. No, but I'm sure there's some people that listen to this that don't listen to Dog Walk, but what I said was kind of like, it's tough when you go in there as a new employee and you're known as somebody who's just a good time and drama-free for the most part, and you and Kadick are those guys, and it's confusing, I would assume, to get there and be like, oh, wait, I'm here, I'm having a good time, I think I'm doing the right thing, and to get feedback from Dave, wherever it is, being like, no, we need you to do something different when you're just trying to be yourself.
Right.
Like, that's got to be tough. And I know for a fact I couldn't do it if I had people just with a camera in my face for 12 straight hours. I would feel uncomfortable. I would feel like I would have to do things that don't feel like I'm being myself. So it's a very hard position to be in. So I do commend you, and I don't think we're going to look back on this in 6 months and laugh at it, being like, remember when Doitche got kicked off because he took a nap? Like,
yeah.
Right now it feels like the way of the world, and it feels like a negative experience, but to me it's like, dude, think about it. It's not that serious. It's not going to be that serious in a couple months, like in weeks. People are going to forget it even happened. Like, you went to Vegas and you got sent home because you're a normal person.
Yeah,
like,
true.
that's really what it boils down to.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. And then just getting like comments from people, and Big Cat had my back yesterday on the Yak. Everyone on the Yak did. So I felt instantly better once it was confirmed that it wasn't the end of the world.
Right.
Because
in the moment, wrong.
In the moment, I'm hammered drunk. We get back from a day club,
and that's when you get the
that wasn't
message.
very crowded. I was obviously trying to do things that I normally wouldn't do, and then getting that news that hammered, I was like, this is the end of the world.
Yeah.
I mean, it's well, and look, I don't know. It's like I wanted to talk to you about it as well, because getting this job, really, I've talked about it before. It really is incredible, right? It felt like getting like a letter to Hogwarts, basically, and now you get to come and live at this like magic school, and it's awesome. But like a lot of things in life, it comes with kind of unintended ripple effects. And like I've been in the public space, I've been in radio and online and stuff, and I thought I was ready for it, but like I suffered, and still do some days. Like yesterday I had a bad day, but like from extreme social anxiety when I started here. And again, it's not like it's gone away completely, but like it's definitely gotten better. But like I guess it's just I know what it feels like. Like I was like, I filled in for Titus when he was on paternity leave for mostly the whole time, and then they asked me to like be on the show, and then I did like 1 week of the show, and it was clear that I was like talking too much. I'd kind of fucked up the vibe, and I even texted the group, and then so they asked me to like go off it, and there was kind of a similar deal where that like sent me into a bit of a spiral,
Right.
where I felt like I had failed in all this stuff, and I don't know. I just wanted to check in with you and make sure you're okay, because it's not. It's like Danny said. It's not a big deal, and if anything, you escaped, really.
No, I appreciate that.
you got out, dude.
I remember like a month in, you told me exactly that.
Yeah.
And you were just like, I'm here for you, whatever. Like, this tends to happen. It can be difficult. No, I was really upset about it yesterday. But after seeing what's going on right there, right now, like, I hate it's hard for me to watch.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd rather see it from the sidelines, the drama.
Even if I wasn't in Vegas, I had my hoodie on. I didn't even want to. I have trouble watching.
Right. Well,
yeah. Go ahead, Dan.
I was just going to say, I feel like you and I are pretty similar, Doitche, with just how, I'd say we're kind of protective with the way people view us, not just in public, but, at this company. And it sucks when things are always going well. Things are you get a lot of positivity, you get a lot of good feedback, and then the second you get anything that's kind of the opposite, it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
You take that to heart, and that's not just you and I, that's pretty much, I would say, everybody. But for the most part, I think we're pretty protective over our reputations and trying to make sure that people, when they see our content or see us in something, are like having a good time, and they are they're laughing with us and laughing at us. And
right.
when that's not happening and it's something, shit hits the fan, it's like it can really it can send you into a spiral. And I've had it happen multiple times. But it's like, again, what are we talking about here? It's, you went on a reality show and you're a guy that likes to get fucked up, and you're way older than the rest of the cast. You were thrown into a fucking, a wasp's nest.
Yeah.
I'm with you though. It's like you just did what, like, you can't go on that show and force it. That's going to be way worse than anything else.
Yeah,
for sure.
So you go, you be yourself, and whatever this is.
And even you being yourself, for me, I thought it was funny.
I agree.
Like, seeing you dance.
You just needed to wear a dumb hat like.
What was that song that you were singing?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like Kadick just has an it factor.
Yeah,
that is more than what I.
He's 24.
He's coming up, but just even when I was 24, I wasn't that. Like,
yeah.
He's just like very lovable, very fun, very funny. Like, I feel like I think I'm similar to him, but if I'm drinking, I get more quiet.
Right.
And I might say a couple funny things an hour, but I'm not like putting on a show. Like,
Kadick,
he is.
Yeah, Kadick is a true entertainer, top to bottom. I mean, he literally had the confidence in himself to say, I don't want to play football anymore because this is what I want to do. Whereas 99% of us only ever quit sports because we're no longer good enough to play.
That's true.
Like, I love this job, and I feel like I was like in a lot of ways groomed and born for this job, but like I only stopped playing football because I wasn't good enough anymore. Like, I was gonna keep trying as much as I could. So no, he's a barbarian king. He gets on the stage and he owns it. I mean, look at him, and like him and Ella. There's no chance they're getting sent home.
Yeah, for sure.
They're just fucking,
and they're doing it in the best way. They're not fighting with
each other.
Fighting, they're just having fun and being good. It's just everybody else is like, I'd be if Dave said you have to go back, I would just like, I don't know what, just be devastated.
It's so fucking weird. It's like yesterday, or it's like this morning, and it's so impossible in this ecosystem to escape it. But like, I wake up, I normally like to start my day with like this little app where it's like a little reading, a little like, what are you grateful for, a little prayer thing, and instead I find myself looking at fucking beach house clips, and I see Annika and Nikki leaving. I look at the comments, and it's the weirdest parasocial comments I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Where they're going to have sex, and it's everybody being like, Prez, you gotta fire him. He fucked his ex-girlfriend. He's gotta fucking go, dude. Get him out of here.
So bizarre.
I'm like, what is this, dude?
It's so bizarre, dude.
But I give him so much credit because I genuinely have like positive things, and then going through one thing where it's not even the end of the world.
Right.
Just like putting myself in his situation, how he deals with.
He gets way too much shit.
I give him so much credit after one little thing happening to me. What must be going on in his mind at all times?
Yeah, you gotta have thick skin.
Yeah.
If you're like him, and
well, too, because like, again, we all fuck with each other, and I've talked about this with Mincy because I saw it firsthand when me and him went to Omaha last year. Like, we all fuck with each other because at the end of the day, everybody, I think, pretty much likes each other and are friends and whatnot. Or if you're friends, you don't really fuck with them. But yeah, everybody likes to make Mincy jokes, blah, blah, whatever. But then you out in public, and that because the parasocial thing, like, people that don't know him feel comfortable treating him the same way.
Yeah.
And I almost had to fight a guy.
That's where
I was like,
that's
back
where
the fuck up, dude. What are you're getting way too comfortable
right.
here. Like, you don't actually know him.
Right. That's where it's like he's inside the family. We can,
Yes.
We can fuck around with him, but when it's...
And it's not like a gatekeeping thing. That's just like asking for, like,
in person,
human decency thing.
In person, that's way different. We all get mean comments online, but if it's someone in person, like, talking shit to you and actually like a mean way,
online, who cares?
Like, come on, man.
But not in real life. And it's like, you don't know that person. You should have just talked shit to somebody that you don't know, like, at all. So, yeah, I feel like poor Smokes has to deal with that just, like, 24/7.
But again, he said this, and I've noticed it because I've gone out with him quite a bit. I've never seen anyone come up to him and say anything negative to him in public.
Oh, really?
It's all people
That's
just
nice.
hiding behind their phones.
Yeah.
Or he gets a ton of guys and girls coming over wanting to take pictures with him, and it's all just, from what I've seen, it's all just people behind their phones.
Yeah. Well, listen, if this is the worst thing you have to deal with at Barstool, you'll be okay.
Yeah, for sure.
We're proud of you. We thought you were fucking hilarious. I think the majority of people would say the same, but Big Cat knows what's best, and
you carried the bowling stream.
You did.
I mean, my wife kept being like, "Why is he so mean to Danny?" What's wrong? Like, I just fucking with him.
My mom texted me the next day, and she said that you were the most handsome guy on the.
Let's go, dude!
Wow. You hear that, twin?
Let's go,
dude,
twin.
No, it's. I don't know, man. I think if anything, you escaped, and the only thing that I do find to be kind of funny to think about is, so you get that message, you're fucking spiraling, it's the worst feeling, and then you said you were jammed middle seat, last row of an airplane, with a guy that wouldn't stop talking to you for what, like a 5 or 6 hour flight?
Yeah, it was at least
sweating.
It was at least 4, and then it obviously takes forever to taxi here. I was so sweaty, and I was just praying. Like, I paid $8 for Wi-Fi, and it just was not working. And it was. I just wanted to hear what was being said. When I did land, obviously I got positive feedback from Big Cat and the Yak, so that instantly made me feel 100 times better.
Hey, look, when I first started working here, I got a company-wide email saying about drinking in the cave, which I did not know was not allowed. And then I got drunk again the next week and got some personal messages from Dan as well, so that were not positive.
Yeah.
And so it's like, and that fucked with me for a while because I made a lot of bad first impressions with a lot of people. But I've found that my mental health and happiness level has just been much better since I stopped. I think I was very egocentric at the time and very wrapped up in myself, and I kind of tried to let that go and be like, look, just treat people how you've always treated people. Just be nice and try to show up to do work because you're grateful to be here, and whatever you get to work on, you're just excited to do, have fun and make people laugh or whatever. No, you're not like, oh, I feel the pressure. I gotta be in X. I gotta be on this. I gotta be on that. If I'm not there, then I'm gonna get whatever.
Yeah.
I felt a lot of that pressure early on.
I'm 9 years in, and I still get it. Anytime I do something where I think I offended anybody that is within these walls, I'm I worry about it so much.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, I went on the Yak, and there was something with Lucas where I was like, he shouldn't be able to do the mini golf because what I was trying to say was I want all the producers that work on the show to have a chance at making money, not just Lucas. And I was kind of tongue-in-cheek but kind of serious.
Well, we have an incredible production team. They do incredible work, and it's thankless work.
Yeah, and then I opened Twitter during the show, and I had 15 messages being you're a fucking scumbag. Why would you ever do that? And I'm like, all right, first of all, I was just kind of fucking around. But then I was like, wait, I can take the heat from the fans. That's okay. But did I offend anybody at this company? And I went home and I was just stirring, being I don't want anybody here to think I was actually trying to, hurt anyone's feelings or anything, because that's the real life shit. Those are the people you see every day.
Yeah.
And so I was overthinking that for a while, but I'm 9 years in and I still that took me 2 days to get over and realize oh wait, nobody hates you, dude.
So the Lucas Hive came after you?
I don't think it was the Lucas Hive. I definitely got Lucas
Lucases?
Hive, but in that moment I didn't even realize I did something scummy, so that's on me. But I definitely still get it where I'm you do one thing where you start to get a little negativity. You're like, fuck, I try so hard to keep the positivity and keep that and the positive things going where when it doesn't go your way, it kind of affects you. But the NBA playoffs are here, and DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA, boosts every game day the whole postseason. When the lights get brightest, the best players in the world show you exactly who they are. Playoff stars turn it up round by round, and DraftKings turns it up too, with a profit boost available every single game day from the first round all the way to the finals. Bet player props, bet live, from the opening tip to the final possession. Every bucket, every dime, every clutch takeover matters. Only DraftKings Sportsbook keeps boosting you all the way through. New Sportsbook customers bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get $300 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the code BIGBOYSCLUB so you're ready for the moment. That's code BIGBOYSCLUB. Turn $5 into $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours.
All right.
Listen, man.
Well, look, I think this was good. I feel like I wanted to talk this out, and I feel like this was positive.
Yeah.
Got a lot of our chest. Now I think let's have some fucking fun.
Let's do it.
Dude. Let's have some fucking fun then.
Let's fucking do it.
You got a palate cleanser of a question?
I got plenty of questions.
Okay, yeah,
for
let's say, because I know you put the call out earlier. Let's dive into some questions, just have some fun here.
Okay.
And fuck around. Because you know what? It's a fucking beautiful day outside.
It really is.
Sunny shining. It's actually my daughter turned 6 today, my middle one. Happy birthday, Odie. It's a fucking good day to drink some beer. Odie. It's a good day to get some whiskey, whatever your case may be.
It's a beautiful day, man.
So what do we got, Dana?
All right. Why haven't the big boys done a Hammered podcast yet?
It's a great question.
Why haven't we?
It's a great question.
That would be so fun.
Yeah, we have to.
Dude,
we have to.
I don't know about you, Doitche. I'm way funnier when I'm boozing.
100%.
Like, I'm a different person.
I need the right. If I overdo it, I go Charlie Chaplin and go mute. I need to find, like, I feel like I was perfect for, like, the bowling stream.
Yeah, you were in the pocket.
I just had, like, a buzz.
You were in the pocket.
So I gotta figure that out.
Like, when we did our I did warm ones with Max and Roan, and that was one of my favorite videos I've ever done, because just once you get a little comfortable, you get a little loose, and you just start slinging it. Like,
yeah.
As long as you don't say anything stupid. I did say some stupid things. I'm pretty sure I called Serena Williams a man, but that's besides the point. And then we did the battle beers. Like that, I had so much fun doing the battle beers when you're just playing a game and with your dudes and just slinging chirps.
We just forget that I forget that the camera's
on.
Oh,
for sure, yeah.
So
we definitely need to set up a drunken show. Would we do it remotely? Maybe do it here? I don't know. We'll do it. I mean, we still got to
do it in this podcast.
Yeah,
studio.
true. We should just do it here, and we still need to have our day drinking hangout. I still want to go to double. We got a million things that we want to do. My hope is that summer is gonna be maybe the time to get some of this done, or maybe like whenever, because it feels like spring, everybody's been gallivanting all around.
Summer, once NBA playoffs are kind of done, then it's like strictly baseball season. It kind of feels like things here slow down.
Yeah, the events. Everybody's like you and Kate have been getting sent all over the country.
It slows down up until football season. So,
but we'll definitely do that.
Yeah,
I'm a little nervous because I kind of made a lot of my career on being drunk on camera. With this old post-game show I used to do that used to be pretty big.
Yeah.
But then I got here, and I was still in that mode, and like I said, it was a bit of a disaster. So we got to I'm excited to bring it back.
All right, this is a crazy one. Would you rather be covered head to toe in belly buttons or have a row of penises down your spine? So, head to toe, does that...
You can't go head to toe belly button, dude.
That mean all over your face?
You're gonna have penises like on your spine?
What are you gonna do?
Like a stegosaurus?
You're just gonna have little holes all over your body.
You just can't take your shirt off if you have penises.
You can at least go to a public pool and take a swim if you're the human belly button.
I like the idea of penises down the spine, though, and you get turned on, and then the back of your shirt just starts standing up. Like the spikes appear.
I think you got to go.
Would they be you'd want them to be various sizes going down. You wouldn't want them all to be the same.
Yeah, like a literal stegosaurus, like a little one's in a giant, massive
hammer on the end,
cock, and it goes back down as you get towards the asshole.
All right.
I think. I mean, at that point too, like in the world we live in, if you had penises down the spine, you would probably almost be forced to like monetize an OnlyFans or something. Like you could probably end up making some good money in that way. If you're a belly button man, I don't think you have a chance to do anything.
Have you ever seen the lady that has like 3 tits?
I've only seen, is it Total Recall? The sci-fi movie, Arnold movie, where the woman has 3 tits.
I think it's a real lady that has 3 tits. Yeah.
I remember on E-Bombs World back in the day, or E-Fucked or something, there was a guy with 2 dicks. But I've never seen 3 tits.
All right. My answer for the record is dicks.
Yeah, I'm going spine dicks.
This is a question that
I'm going belly buttons.
Really?
Dicks is crazy.
But you got belly buttons on your face, that means.
You would look so disconcerting.
I agree.
You could never look normal.
But I sleep on my back. I could deal with some holes in me. I could be the human Swiss cheese man, but I'm not. I still have to sleep on my back.
That's but could you imagine getting 10 dicks jerked off at once? How crazy that would feel.
Insane.
You wouldn't really be able to see. You'd need a mirror to look at what was going on.
You would just be a...
All right, M. Caldwell, 92. If you could go pro in one sport, but not football for T-Bob, what would it be? Like, does that mean what could I realistically, or what would I choose?
No, what would you choose, I believe, is how I interpret
Basketball is a lot of plane rides.
Yeah.
Baseball's chill, but again, you're always traveling. Golf, I think. I think they make so much money.
They do. The only thing about something like golf and tennis is I'm such a I like team sports so much that I'm kind of terrified by the pressure of just like you hear about these tennis players and there's just like they're so lonely. Like they have an economy of people depending upon them, but it's just them in the arena.
Yeah, for sure.
Like fighter, golfer, tennis player. What would you do, Doitche?
I know it's a long season, but I would think that being in a dugout with a bunch of your friends would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, you get up to a lot of shenanigans, and every game isn't like the end all be all.
162 games, like it's not the end of the. I'm sure they're like making fun of each other a little bit if someone like strikes out looking or giving each other shit.
Sure,
like, a football season is so.
That's a grind.
No, you feel like your life's on the line every time you line up for a football game. Like everything you've ever worked for. I would go. I kind of think like if you're like an international soccer star, like an EPL soccer player, could be pretty fun. It's kind of a mixture of a lot of games, but not too many. Not the most physical.
But I feel like if you're...
I hate running, though.
Those fans, though, could murder you if you, like, do something wrong.
That's true.
That's what I don't want.
That is very
like,
true.
Our American fans are all talk. They would... Like, European fans will kill you
That's a good
if you
point.
do something to ruin their season.
I can't go football, but I think I would be a punter if I could. Like, if you could promise me, like, a 15-year punting career.
Yeah.
Make great
money.
You never have real high-pressure situations.
But if you fuck up...
Yeah, but it's hard to. It's not hard to fuck up.
It is. A
but
kicker
you
can
can't,
fuck up.
Yeah, you can't like miss a game-winning kick.
Yeah,
you could,
true.
in theory, shake a punt that sets up a drive or something.
Yeah.
But like your margin of error is pretty wide.
That's true. All right, one of you has to make the other one nut in 10 minutes or less to survive.
Yeah.
Game plan. John Britsky.
I've had this take for many years.
I'm trying to make you nut.
Yeah. I think I know my way around a penis. I would just, I mean, I do. I've spent my whole life with one. Like, I would just suck and jerk you so hard and immediately make you come. I think I could go less than 5 minutes.
I don't know if I would come.
I think I
only because
less than 5 minutes.
I don't do well with pressure, and if you tell me I have 10 minutes to come or I'm dead.
That is true.
My boner's not even getting up.
Yeah, I think once you had
it doesn't matter if you give the best blowjob I've ever gotten.
Yeah, I wouldn't get.
I'd be so nervous.
I'd have to get hard first before you start.
Yeah, I'd need a fluffer.
Yeah,
or Viagra or something.
Because you'd just be mashing it if you were trying to.
No, I'm thinking about, like, let's say Koenig's trying to get Dana off, and he's like trying to suck his cock, and Dana's like, I can't get hard, man, I'm gonna die. And Koenig's like, no, Dana, come for me. You gotta come.
Yeah, I think I'd have to like start getting. What you would have to do is, assuming anything goes, you would have to get porn on your phone.
Yeah. You'd probably have to have some
sort
of
suck
female
me.
stimulus. Yeah.
Maybe even just jerk me.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could.
Maybe like a lotiony hand job.
Yeah.
I would say I'm more apt to come from a hand job from you than a blowjob.
That's fair.
His whiskers scratching you would be such a bummer.
I think, look, you grab some coconut oil and I just go to town.
What do you need from me? A magazine or something?
It probably. I mean, I think it's the same setting.
I could suck you.
I actually, now that you say it, I think hand jobs to play. I think sucking would be a step too far.
Especially when you have the option.
Yeah.
Imagine if he comes in like 30 seconds and you're like, I probably could have just jerked you off.
Yeah. I just bust out the coconut oil. That's my lubricant of choice. It's natural. It's good for the body. Yeah.
Guys, if your lady or your fella or that person that sends you an eggplant emoji at 2 a.m. is ready for better sex, then you should be too. That's where BlueChew comes in. They've been on a mission for years to get you bricked up, build your confidence, and help you actually perform in the bedroom. Their new arousal-boosting formula, BlueChew Gold, is helping millions of men have better sex in 2026. While most ED meds only focus on blood flow, BlueChew Gold goes further by combining 2 ingredients for blood flow with 2 ingredients for mental arousal and connection. So you're not just physically ready, you're actually in the mood. This type of innovation is why BlueChew Gold is the #1 brand in erectile function. Don't let your mind get in the way of a good time. Level up with BlueChew Gold. Don't let your mind get in the way of a good time. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners right now. When you buy 2 months of BlueChew Gold, you get the 3rd free with promo code BBC. That's promo code BBC. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank BlueChew for sponsoring the podcast.
That'd be it.
All right.
Really
hypothetically,
dumb, good
if you had to lay on your stomach and lift your wife from the edge of a cliff, could you?
Yeah.
I think that's more about strength.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I could.
You definitely could do it.
I'm just not strong.
Yeah, you could. You'd have adrenaline pumping.
You think so?
That's your life on the line.
Yeah, but
It's
I
that
have bad
old
shoulders.
famous
I have
story.
bad shoulders.
Me too. I'd have to go only right hand. My left arm would be worthless.
Fuck.
But it's like that old story you remember that we always heard growing up with
The woman
Yeah.
lifting the car.
woman lifted a car off her kid. Because
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if
Adrenaline?
it's true, but everybody our age heard that story about a woman lifting a car off of her child because of her adrenaline pumping.
That's
I
insane.
think they say there's like a 20% spike in strength.
Believe
or
it.
Something like that when it's like life on the line type
That's sick.
Well, like
issue.
time slows down too. That's what always trips me out. Is like your body starts operating so fast and you have one of those adrenaline spikes that it literally, like, your perception of time literally makes things go slower. So yeah, I think we'd be fine.
Okay. Where would your dream destination be for a big boy week like spring break? We were kind of talking about this on Dog Walk. Dude, I think we should just set up a dive bar week where
That'd be so fun.
we just get the dudes that love dive bars up in fucking Wisconsin somewhere.
Yeah.
But I don't know where the ideal place for dive bar hopping would be. You might know that better than me, but is it Chicago? Is it New York City?
Do we just go to the Dells and just drink at indoor pool bars the whole time? I've never been. I've
I
just
haven't
seen
either. It
pictures.
sounds nice.
And it looks great.
Yeah, as long as there's no drama mandates.
That's no
as
drama.
long as it doesn't get taken over,
Yeah.
I'm in.
The biggest drama is like who like left the piss on the toilet seat.
Hate
Yeah.
it. Almost
With his
assured-
pants down.
Almost assuredly, if there's piss on the walls, it was Mikey yelling about eating ass with his pants around his ankles.
Trying to write in cursive.
I used to love doing that in college on the fence.
Okay.
Try to spell out your name in cursive. I used to be able to do it. I don't know. I think now I'm so terrified of peeing myself that I don't think I hold it long enough to achieve full name anymore.
I put a tweet out this weekend. I was at Wrigley, and at a trough. I couldn't piss.
You got a pee shot?
I got pee shot in front of like 6 dudes.
Oh, God, such an embarrassing feeling.
And now I'm just like, well, I have historically been a pee shy guy. If there's no barrier, I struggle.
Yeah.
But the trough was tough because there's so many dudes,
Mm-hmm.
and a couple of them knew who I was. And I just felt really embarrassed. So now I think I'm going to make it my goal in life to not be a pee shy guy.
Yeah.
I don't know how you overcome that.
Were you sober?
No, heavens no.
See, if I'm drunk, I find it hard to be pee shy. Maybe if I was sober a little bit,
sure.
but if I'm drunk, I just send it.
When you had drug testing, I'd imagine you were peeing in front of someone.
That I did get pee shy during.
I feel like if you can do that, that eliminates any.
But you said you have to pee with the guy watching you, right?
You have to. So in college, they'd be right there in there with you, like staring at your dick as you're peeing. But then the one drug test I took in the NFL was even crazier. You had to go pants around the ankles. You had to lift your shirt up like above your tits, and the guy was like hands on his knees, like no exaggeration, like a foot from my dick, just like staring at it, waiting for me to pee. That was tough.
You got it out?
I had to drink so much water. It took me. I had to like go in. I couldn't go in. I couldn't go. I had to drink. It took like an hour.
Damn.
But I eventually got it done. But yeah, that was not fun.
All right. This is a good one for Doitche. What's your ideal drinking scenario? Binge drinking.
I'd have to go lake,
Mm-hmm.
pontoon boat, sandbar with all your buddies.
Dude.
12 of your
Yes.
best friends.
Yes.
Just all day drinking at the sandbar.
Yeah. What about a sandbar bar? You ever seen one of those?
No,
I don't know if they exist. I might have made that up.
That would be badass.
Or like, you know what I'm thinking of? Like a swim-up bar.
There's one at Winnipesaukee.
Yes.
There's a swim-up bar.
Swim-up bars.
It's pretty sick.
Well, I think the Dells have I guess it's indoor though, which kind of takes away. But like, the pictures that I've been shown from the Dells is a ton of like indoor swim-up pool bars.
Yeah.
Wait, are there sandbars in lakes though?
Yes.
Okay, I've never been on a sandbar in a lake.
There's a lake that's like an hour from me, probably 2-3 hours from where Dana lives.
Winnipesaukee?
Lake Winnipesaukee.
Oh. Used to go there all the time as a kid.
And Jimmy Fallon has a house there.
Damn.
There's like
Great.
10 to 15 celebrities that have lake houses there, but they have an awesome sandbar that's just incredible.
Oh man, and everybody just brings the boat up.
A couple
and just
hundred
parties?
boats. Yeah, in the summer, a couple hundred boats will pull up, and it's just like all day partying.
It's the best, man. I'm there with you. Like a nice summer day on the lake.
Yeah.
With your boys, just cranking beers. Or I just love like a tropical
I was going to say I'm stereotypical.
situation.
If you got a nice umbrella and a nice beach chair, and you can like, oh, I want to go in the ocean for 15 minutes. Now I'm going to get back out. And I'm going to dry off in the sun, and then I'm going to go back. And especially if you can order at the chair, and they'll bring you drinks there. Oh,
like hangovers don't exist in Aruba for me.
No,
you know.
No. If it's a more everyday affair, I don't know. It's maybe less about the setting and more about the best is when you can engage in day drinking or something and you have nothing hanging over your head.
Mm-hmm.
Like, maybe the kids are taken care of, you have no responsibilities the next day, and so you're just fully in the moment and nothing's taking away from you partying.
Yeah. I think those are solid answers. All right, this is a pretty deep one. This is a good question for you, T-Bob. I feel like are we actually in control of our lives, or are we just the product of our environment and biology?
So this is a bit of the like I can't remember what the term, predetermination. I don't know. There's an old Alex Garland TV show that dealt with this, but like I guess what he's asking is, do we have free will? Like, are we making decisions, or is it kind of just a function of everything in our DNA and in the world and our environment and how we're raised that are like our decisions almost predetermined by all of that coding? I've thought about this a lot, actually.
All right.
And where I have landed, because then you get in like space-time theories and like, has everything, if you go back in time, has ever had, can you afford it? To me, functionally, it doesn't matter. Because I still have the illusion of free will. I still believe I'm doing this thing because I'm choosing to do this thing. So it doesn't functionally matter if I'm only choosing it because of my in nature and nurture.
That actually helps. I've been trying to think. Sometimes I get stuck in like the nothing makes sense type of shit, and it freaks me the fuck out. That's a good perspective to just be like, you know what? This is what I have.
Yeah.
This is my reality. I might as well live it.
Yeah.
I got to drink beers for fucking Barstool.
Functionally, the truth of it doesn't actually matter.
Yeah.
Because you just get to choose whatever you're doing.
Hell yeah. All right. Do the farts push... After that, do the farts push out the poop, or does the poop push out the farts? Steven Strader.
Got to be the first one. Right?
I feel like I've had it both ways. I feel like sometimes a fart does propel a log out, but I also think that sometimes there's a fart hiding behind the log.
That can definitely happen. I just think of it like a shotgun blast, and like the fecal matter is the bullet, and the fart's the gunpowder. Like,
I love how we just went from talking about fucking free will to that.
But I guess I also feel like if you're like unsure if you have more droppings to come out, you could sometimes I have nothing left is coming out, but I will squeeze out a couple farts.
No, that's true. You can shoot blanks sometimes.
Yeah.
You can shoot blanks.
Yeah.
I've been shooting blanks lately. It sucks. Fucking Ozempic, man. You just go days without shitting.
I would say this. Once you get my last few years of my life, the best thing that has helped my like stomach health ever has just been those daily green drinks.
Yeah?
And maybe just because the probiotics
The little juices?
Yeah. Just I think like I was on like Simply Greens or something, and then something happened at the company, so I just bought some AG1 at Costco the other day.
You just toss them every morning?
It doesn't matter. Every morning I drink one, and my stomach, and I used to struggle with that. My stomach's felt better than ever for years.
I might need you to send me that.
Yeah. You get AG1 at Costco now, and it is kind of expensive, but it's a must-have for me, especially as you get older.
Okay.
I think
that's pretty much it for questions, but thank you everyone for submitting. Those are some good.
That was very
good ones.
Very good.
We probably got about 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, we got 10 minutes exactly. How about this, Doitche? Me and Dana were talking kind of before the show, maybe about origins, but what's kind of your origin story, and how you got here?
Okay, I think that like, I don't know. I just never really took anything that seriously.
Yeah,
probably because my dad like is very funny, but no matter what, like he'd be like, "How are you doing in school?" And I'd be honest with him, and even if it wasn't good, he'd be like, "Well, are you having fun?" And I'd be like, "That's just my outlook's always been kind of not taking anything that seriously."
Yeah.
So I probably wouldn't have gone to college, but I wanted to keep playing I got a chance to play Division III basketball. To be honest, I didn't really take that very seriously. I just loved being on a team, and
I went with the boys.
I went there, and I automatically had 15 friends, and I got to go out.
I wish you knew Plymouth State.
Go out, drink, have fun.
What's the deal with Plymouth State?
It's like Blue Mountain State.
Oh, really? Y'all were just fucking getting after it?
So the mascot of Blue Mountain State went to Plymouth State for a year or two.
Oh, wow.
And he's the one who, like, I think he's the one who started writing the show, and it was loosely based. I mean, obviously, the big difference is between a Division I powerhouse and Division III, but in, like, the 80s and early 90s, it was a top 10 party school, like, every single year.
Damn.
Which is pretty good for, like, only 5,000 kids.
Up in New Hampshire, yeah.
But there's not much to really do. And if I didn't play basketball, I probably would have just failed out.
Yeah.
But
did you end up graduating?
Yeah, I graduated. 2.82 GPA.
Yeah, I think I was about there too.
Got me. I was 2.3.
So then where did you go? What were your wanderings into becoming like a social media star? Because that's when you first came on my radar, was like, you know, I saw some of your videos. I'm like, holy shit. And then next thing I know, you're like randomly at the Super Bowl with my dad, and y'all were hanging out and whatnot. So like, what was that? How did that come about?
I probably had like, so after college, I wasn't prepared. I probably had like 20, 25 different odd jobs, just like just making enough, maybe making $30,000 to $45,000 a year, kind of just making enough to get by. And I was always a huge fan of like even in college, I was a huge fan. Me and my friends were huge Barstool fans. It was always kind of the dream.
You were always in New Hampshire?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then during COVID, I was working for Farmers Insurance as a property claims adjuster. Like, if a tree fell on a house, I had never had any idea what the fuck was going on. But I'd meet with like contractors, and like there was like an online program where I'd have to like try to learn how to rebuild the house and how much the homeowner was going to be owed, and it was just always wrong. But anyways, I got laid off from that due to COVID, and I was always good at like the beer drinking thing. I could always drink a beer really quick since high school. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll post it. Know what it was? It was one of my college buddies who was married, sent me a video of a guy drinking like 4 beers in a row. And
I could do that.
He's like, you can't still do that. And I'm like, dude, I've gained 30 pounds and I'm better than I've ever been. So I posted a video and it did like relatively well. I think this was in like 2020. Spring of 2020, and I obviously enjoy it's fun trying to make the video, so I did like 1 video a week for the last 5 or 6 years.
Damn. And so are you self-taught in your drinking technique, the drain technique?
Me and my buddy watched there was a guy on the Man Show, which do you remember the Man
shout
Show?
out the Man Show. Yes.
This guy named the Fox who would like play piano. He was like a 65 or 70-year-old man, and he could do it just as fast, or if not faster. And we're like, oh, that's so cool. We're in 7th grade, and we just tried to do it over the sink.
Look at this guy, dude.
Let me see him. Oh, what if I was so young for the Man Show.
The Legend of the Fox.
I would only like keep it. I would only catch it in like snippets and everything, so I don't remember the Fox.
I bet your dad remembers it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
The Fox.
But so I was just obsessed with that, and once I realized I could do it, I was just doing it with everyone. It would be on the bus in like 7th grade, doing it with Gatorades. Or I didn't really start.
Dude.
I didn't really start drinking.
Oh my God!
Is that the Fox?
Oh yeah.
Look at this.
He was on Cheers.
This is Cheers.
He was on Cheers. Yeah.
Oh shit, dude. Okay, so he laid the groundwork.
He laid the groundwork. And he was like the ultimate.
I didn't know this about you, the Fox.
He was the ultimate showman. Like, he played the piano and played different instruments and like entertained like a whole crowd. And unfortunately for him, he didn't have the benefit of social media.
Yeah.
So he got on TV shows, but unless you were watching a show live, I mean, he was probably in his prime in like the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, so. He couldn't monetize. He couldn't make something out of it like you can now.
He acted as an MC, often appearing in studio to chug beers, sometimes while upside down, and sing bawdy songs.
The monkey chug is brutal.
How do you chug upside down?
Oh, it hurts.
You've done it?
Oh, yeah.
It's anti-gravity.
You've never stood on your head and tried to chug a beer?
No, it might be a Dana tries.
That would be so fucking funny.
I think I would have to lay off the edge of a bed and do it.
You've tried it?
I did it during COVID, yeah.
And it, just go down your nose?
I think I put like a couple hoodies down so my skull wasn't directly on the floor.
Yeah.
It didn't go down fast.
But you got it down.
I got it down.
Well, because you open your throat and just pour it down, right?
So
if you're standing upright.
Yeah, and you lose that when you monkey chug.
You're having to suck it against gravity down.
Right. I think they have a clip.
So you could definitely make Dana come and save his life.
I think. Yeah, I guess so. But I think they have a clip of the monkey chug in Beer Fest.
Oh, I love Beer Fest, dude.
I need to try that.
Remember the monkey chug in Beer Fest?
Does it go up your nose?
It has the potential to go up your nose.
Did you do it out of a bottle?
I just put a beer in a pint glass and just went on my head and did it. It would be a fun thing to do.
Whoa, dude! Yeah,
I would love to do it as long as you can.
BBC video that we have to try.
It would be such a funny like at the bar party trick.
As long as you can promise me I won't die, I'm down.
Yeah, that is true. Like, does it go down the wrong hole?
Right. Yeah.
Then, yeah.
Or just like flood my brain.
But then you think about like I probably did it at like 220. It's a lot of weight to put on your neck and head.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Could I
think about it?
No, I know. I could not do that. I could not stand on my head upside down. Could I lean? Like, could I sit upside down in this chair and just lean my head?
I think
like vertical and try that way.
I think that would be the same.
That might be a safer play.
Less stress on your head and neck.
Wow.
I'm
adding it to the list.
I don't think I could.
That's gonna be such a funny one to drop because you're doing all like foods and stuff, and you're like, all right,
monkey chug.
The monkey chug, dude.
You have to do it with me though.
I'd love to.
All right.
So how did you end up? Oh wait, let me do a time check here. Okay, we got like a couple minutes. So then, how did? Because I started working here, and as I said, like I knew of you, I followed you, and then randomly one day I remember them bringing up in the yak, like, oh, we got to get Doitche, you got to get Doitche. So how did the actual job offer come about?
I feel like it was something that was kind of talked about for like a year or so.
Yeah.
And then
that's a kind of crazy situation because you're like, man, I really want this.
Well, after the odd jobs and a couple years into COVID, I set up the beer table at football games.
Yeah.
And if I never did that, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Because all my stuff was just me drinking large volumes, and it wasn't getting the same traction. The beer table let me...
And I saw the beer table videos. That was my first
The beer
experience.
table, which was originally for Friday beers, the first video I posted got like 35 million views on TikTok.
Holy
right when they started monetizing videos longer than a minute, and it made like 20 grand. So I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna be rich.
Yeah, so you like made like one of your old odd job salaries basically on a single video.
And then nothing ever came within like 1/15 of that. Yeah. Some videos will make like $1,000, but I was like, at least I had Friday beers. So I went from doing that for Friday beers, then I went to garage beers, which gave me more room to like travel all over the country. And then, I mean, I didn't have much. I was about to be done. Like, it sounds fun, but trying to travel the country as cheap as you possibly can. I was by myself.
Sounds terrible. So you did live the tennis lifestyle.
Oh yeah. So I'd DoorDash. I'd land in a city. I'd DoorDash a table. I'd DoorDash 2 12-packs. And I'd look up where the best tailgate is or try to find it. I'd carry everything in by myself, go up to a group of random people like, hey, this is what I do. Do you mind if I set up in your tailgate? Because it's nice when like the stadium's in the background.
Yeah.
Most of the time they're like, yeah, if one of our buddies can like go for free. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do it. And then I give my phone to like a stranger who I then have to trust that I've done all this.
So you didn't even have like a tripod
they
or
press
anything?
record.
Nope.
Oh, wow.
So you give it to a woman.
Yeah.
I've given it to too many 40, 50-year-old men who I look up and they're going fucking horizontal. And it was like my best video of the day. Because everything that I did it's me doing the same thing over and over and over. It gets boring.
Yeah.
I needed to find like the hairy 400-pound guy or the 7-foot guy or the kid who doesn't look like he's 21 but is 20. It's just someone who's funny because...
Got to add something interesting to just...
And that's how I got on the radar because someone saw it and I just got invited to a case race, and then it just became, all right, I'm going to do 2 case races every year, which is awesome. Like every time I was on one of those, it helped grow my following.
Yeah.
And everything yak related is like the most positive people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great community.
And you just became like a character.
Yep.
I don't know if they liked me, but the yak community is a very, very positive one. And then, so what was the last question here? And then we'll go. What was the feeling like? Because I remember my feeling because it was a few months of back and forth before I got the call from Dan being like, okay, we want to do it. And it was a pretty surreal feeling. I was doing my normal Friday radio man thing of sitting outside a grocery store handing out gift cards and stuff. What was the feeling like when you got the official call?
I think I was ice fishing with my nephew up in Maine with like a family friend and her son that I hadn't seen in like 10 years. And the yak called me and I like picked up the FaceTime and I was with like 2 young boys in like an ice shack, and they're like, what the fuck are you doing?
It's perfect.
And I was like, a couple hours up into Maine. It's my nephew's birthday. He wanted to try ice fishing. So I was like, yeah, I was in a shack. It was awesome, but it was like the best thing ever.
That's fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
What a great feeling, dude.
We love you, Doitche.
Love you, Doitche.
Thank
you for doing this. Dude.
I love you guys. I really fucking needed this.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah,
Some
dude.
like incredible. Just thinking of the penis spines and the belly buttons.
I'm going to be thinking about penis spines and belly buttons, and I'm going to be thinking about jerking Dana off.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's going to be
Yeah, you just
stuck in my
gotta.
head.
You'll help on the yak. You'll finish talking about this, and it'll be over.
Yeah, and then it'll be done.
Yeah. I really.
And the action
appreciate
have
it.
your back.
Yeah.
And again, you escaped.
Yes. I'm so. Yeah.
You did nothing
7
wrong.
days in Vegas sounds like absolute hell, dude.
Well, I mean, going into it, I was like, "You are going to." Part of it was I was so excited. And I was thinking so positively. If I was going in like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, so it was like a disconnect,
It was
like crash.
Such a peak thinking, oh, you're going to kill this to what the fuck? I'm a day and a half in. So
Yeah.
if I was like, even like maybe Rico, who has a wife and kids, who's like, Dave wants me to do it, so I'll do it. That would have been easier.
Yeah. No, I get that. But hey, like I said, go to the act, knock out, and then it's done.
We'll get you on the BBC when Kadick and Elle are here and Peyton, and we'll do a full episode. But glad you joined in today.
Thanks for having me,
filling
guys.
in, dude.
Appreciate
sir.
it.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, like, subscribe, merch.
Bring back beers.
If you had an error with your Bring Back Beers merch, we had a video.
I hope it was just one.
We had a video of somebody said to us, and they just got a blank shirt. If that happens, get in touch, and you will absolutely be compensated.
We will get you. We'll get you right.
We will make it right. But if you want, store it up, barstoolsports.com. You get the merch. Thank you guys. We love you guys. We're back next week. Kadick, Elle, Peyton will all be back as well. The next episode of BBC. Later, guys.
Later.